Welcome. This is Course Base Camp. Your host, Shane Kipper. We're going to be changing up the name, I think, to Course Base Camp. Getting really dialed in with that. These same strategies and tools that I'll be providing kind of work across the board. So, this is for anybody that is a course creator, coach, consultant, or service provider, anybody that needs to bookmark calls or get more sales on in their funnels. So today we're talking about the 5-step funnel framework to booking more calls. So this is more for consultants or service providers, someone that needs to take somebody from a cold, non-responsive prospect, someone that doesn't even know about you, to becoming a client, to booking a call, and even further than that, bringing them back so they actually show up to the call. One of the main things that I hear from most people is that they have a hard time people getting the people that do register for a phone call to actually sign up, right? So I'm going to talk a little bit about that. I got a little shadow going on, but don't mind me. I'm really dialing in some of the lighting and stuff in here because I got a lot of light coming in right here. Anyway, my name is Shane Kipper. If you go to callwithshane.com, there's a free 30-minute training that's going to really help you get clear on your message, get clear on who your perfect prospect is. And I want to really reiterate that messaging isn't a blanket statement. This isn't just your customer avatar, how old they are, and stuff like that. Not even just where they hang out and stuff like that. We're really finding their deep desires and their frustrations and their languages and what they really need in this moment. I can't stress enough how important this process is. We're not going to be covering too much of that today. I did our last video, we did messaging mastery. So go back in. Right now, it's the Simplified Sales Solutions Facebook group, totally free. If you're not part of that yet, go ahead to Facebook and register for free, or not even register, join the group for free. And on there, there's going to be some questions. If you give me your email, I'll send you a copy of the workbook that goes along with Messaging Mastery, that training that I did. I'm going to have to redo it because I realized I wasn't showing the slide. So we'll get right into it. I don't want to waste your time. Today, we're talking again about the 5-step funnel framework to booking more calls. So, share my screen for you. What I've done is created a funnel map for you. Okay. So, this funnel map is designed to help you take a 30,000 foot view of a sales process that converts. Okay. It's very simple. It's not something that requires a lot of editing, it doesn't require a lot of design. Anyone could create this process with a few clicks of a button. However, again, that messaging piece is highly, highly important. Okay. So go back and watch that video to gain some perspective. So, as you can see, we've got 5 different steps here, and all of them have a purpose. Number one, we've got our opt-in page. So the first thing that we need to do is understand where these people are coming in from, whether that be a Facebook ad, right? Or regular or organic. So when you're creating content that is providing value and demonstrating that you can help people and you're not showing them how to, but you're overcoming their internal, external beliefs, as well as the beliefs that they're going to have, that resistance they have about your product or service. So we can do a lot of the legwork up front, which makes this sales process a lot easier. By the time they land on this page, they should know who you are, what you do, how you can help them, and what the value would be of clicking over through your site or going to your domain, right? So we've got our different traffic sources that we are providing value through, that is engaging and providing value and leading them to the sales process. Okay. This is kind of a sales process for people that do booking calls. So what you say on this page is going to really vary based on your prospects desires, what their goals are, what solutions you provide. But at the very top, we're going to have a prospect focused headline. So that headline needs to call out your prospect so that they can instantly identify. This is the very first thing that people are going to see on your sales page. So it needs to call them out and it needs to tell them the benefit of being there. So we're making a promise, right? We're making a primary promise that tells people what they're going to gain from being on this site and then continuing further to consume the information, whether that's watching this sales video, that's what that is, even reading the headline, or even further, if we've got more sales copy. And on each of these pages, we kind of need to keep that in mind is what's the value of each of these pages and why should they care? Okay. The nice thing about this format, especially with booking calls, typically it's going to be a higher ticket type of scenario. So we can actually get a lot of the information we need before we hop on the call and automate the process so we're not manually following up. And I'll get to this step and here soon where we can actually automate the process of reminding people about their calls. Again, like I said, one of the main problems people have is that they get people to book calls, but they don't show up, right? And if that's a common frustration for you, then this video is for you. Okay, so first we've got our opt-in page. On our opt-in page, as well as our headline, it needs to indicate what the value would be of them registering for a webinar or signing up for a PDF or booking some sort of consultation. Okay, when it comes to consultation, and booking calls, because it is higher ticket, the sales process needs to be a little bit longer and the follow-up needs to really be dialed in, because we need to build that know, like, trust factor. So on this opt-in page, what is their main core frustration and how can we help them solve that up front? Sometimes that can be a free training, again, a PDF, whatever it is. But we're providing value up front so that we give them a reason to actually sign up. The way that I like to set up opt-in pages is a two-step, right? We don't have the sign up form on the page itself, because it's more of a direct call to action. And especially for cold traffic, you could, and in this scenario, you could actually duplicate your funnel. And when you duplicate your funnel, you could have more of a direct call to action for retargeted traffic. But for cold traffic, we're giving them a reason to click that button and sign up. On the next page, we've got a thank you page that just confirms that they are registered or they're getting access to whatever you said they were getting access to. But we need to continue to bring them through a process. We need to continue to tell the story and provide value the entire way. So we could have another video here that is letting them really get to know us even deeper, but we're also giving more of a call to action, especially if we want to collect a lot of the information up front with an application, right? What is the value of that application? What is the value of the call? We need to sell every aspect of what we're offering. Okay. So we've got a video that is selling them why they should apply. Once they click that button to click the apply, there's a page where they can actually fill out a form and give you, if they make a certain type of income, and really allowing you to determine if you want to work with them or not, right? If they even qualify, because we don't want to get on the phone with unqualified prospects. So we get them to apply, they go to our CRM, and then to a scheduling page. So this scheduling page is based on your calendar, based on your schedule. So that makes it really nice for staying organized and planning and stuff like that. And then we move them, of course, to a confirmation page that says, hey, we've got you scheduled, and then list out maybe some of the requirements for the call. Maybe it's a video that they have to watch before hopping on the call. So that way, you can bring them up to speed, so you're not doing a lot of that legwork. Now the other element, so these are the 5 steps that I would use in booking more calls, but there's also other elements that goes into that, which are going to be having your emails dialed in. Number one, on the opt-in page, as soon as they sign up for your thing, you're going to give a confirmation leading back to the thank you page. Okay. Now, if they land on that landing page, the nice thing about ActiveCampaign and Infusionsoft and other platforms that do autoresponders email, you can use a link. So when someone visits a certain link, right, then but they don't apply, then we can put them into an automation that starts to lead them back to the application and providing value in those emails. We're not just saying, hey, go apply, you forgot. We're also demonstrating value. We could do that with video, we can do that with text, whatever you want to do that is providing value and letting them get to know you. So they are being brought back with a didn't apply sequence. Right? Then they go to the scheduling. And if they don't schedule, we have the same sort of process. Okay, you applied, but you didn't schedule. And then we've got a confirmation sequence. So that confirmation sequence could be determined upon how many days until their appointment. But and there's ways to set that up within like ActiveCampaign and Infusionsoft, but it reminds them via text and email that you got a call coming up and why you should show up and provide more videos and value. This whole process is contingent upon value. And that's what I teach, is value-based marketing. So through this whole process, we're just continuing to prove that we can help them, want to help them, and will help them, right? So just to restate everything, our 5 steps are an opt-in page, a reason for them to sign up, some sort of value. Then we've got a thank you page that gives them another call to action to actually apply, but we're selling the reasons, the benefits of applying. Then on our application page, we're collecting more information, and then we move to the scheduling page that books us on the calendar. That also all these processes are putting them in sequences that are dynamic, that move people in and out of sequences, so we're not marketing to them when they've already got a booked call, and then moving them into a sequence where we're continuing to provide value. Okay, so that's it for today. I'm going to make this one nice and short, nice and sweet. So if you're a coach or a consultant that wants to book more calls, use this framework and make sure that you're providing value and leading them through a process. Every Tuesday and Thursday at 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, I go live to talk about ads, funnels, and follow-up, as well as webinars for coaches, consultants, and course creators. If you go to callwithshane.com, there's a free 30-minute training that you can get by going to callwithshane.com. It's going to really help you shape your message, get clear as day on your perfect prospects, so you can start to speak their language and attract them into your sales processes, so that when they land there, they know why they're there and how you can help them. And that's it. So if you're not part of the Simplified Sales Solutions Facebook group yet, make sure to join right now and invite all of your friends. We just reached 100 members. We've been really growing super quick, and I'm really excited to continue to provide value to this group. So hope you have a great day. Much love.